Jahmyr Gibbs, transfer from Georgia Tech, his tailback. Gibbs. Front of it. Jermaine Burton was in motion. They kick it outside to their freshman Kobe Prentice.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 27. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run, and it carries an automatic first down.
A couple practices, he just looked like a different guy on the practice field to me, Tom.
He wants to throw here, pressure coming. Young sidesteps it and is able to get it away, complete for a first down. He threw it through traffic to find Holden.
From Savant, thrown out about Bryce Young's intelligent. How about a Savant in the pocket? The movement is just unbelievable to set his feet, throw back across his body there. Unbelievable.
Now looking for a screen. Prentice, Lara, Alabama. Roddy Oots starting at tight end on the left side of the formation. He's swinging out to Gibbs. Great receiver at Tech last year. And
last year at Georgia Tech, he's going to be a weapon for this passing attack.
3rd and 3 now. Pressure. Young gets hit as he throws, and it goes in.
Tough to see early on. You can see pressure come all the way from the wide side. He looks there right before the snap, but just never double checks as a quarterback, especially when they're all at the line. First year coordinator. I mean, it's not supposed to go like.
It's a guy that he looks up to. He loves watching him play. Has time, and on the run, delivered. 4-man rush, and wide open is Prentice. He finds some open space.
Bryce Young's begotten to do in the last 4 or 5 months.
Midway through the first quarter, second drive for Alabama. It's Prentice again, and the freshman takes it.
Bump it, bubble screen here, and then Prentice is going to leak down the sideline. Fake block, leak down the sideline. Bryce does a great job of using his eyes to pull those defenders.
1st and goal. Young fires. Too high. Lellen now in at running back. His first touch. Oots in there, tight end now. Less of a receiving threat. Young dances, fires, end zone, caught, touchdown. 40. The play action. Bryce goes deep. It is incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense, number 22. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards from the previous spot, and it carries an automatic first down.
Getting a condensed formation, little play action. And Jermaine Burton is going to be on a deep corner route there and just slightly underthrown, right? Throws that they won't miss that next time.
That was their first play with 12 personnel with 2 tight ends in the game. Here's Gibbs to the outside, and he's not. But the last couple of seasons at Georgia Tech, Gibbs changes direction, and then he gets stood up.
Just said something in that direction.
2nd and goal. Quick hitter to the slant and to the end zone. Since then, smooth sailing. Young wants to go deep over the middle. Coming back for it is Holden. And Holden. Quick hitter to Prentice. And he made the first man
to hit the crease before a defender gets there.
On a debut for the freshman, already 60 yards on 5 catches, and now Gibbs. A lot of options here on 2nd and 1. Going to the tight end. Toss to Gibbs. Full head of steam. That's Holden in motion. They'll hand it off to Jace McClellan, and he runs towards the rain.
He got some depth with Seth McLaughlin behind him at center.
McClellan gets taken down. Freshman out of Salt Lake City.
I mean, the difficulty of playing a defense like this is it's not a 2-gapper.
In the sense that he said, listen, they only have 10 plays, but they run them really, really well. Young sidesteps again and threw it just a hair.
Makes it tough.
There's a prowler look, only one defender with a hand on the ground. 3rd and 12. Bryce with a chance to run for it. They'll tuck it, pick it up, and it gets taken down from behind for Young. Roydell Williams in the game. And Bryce Young finds him out of the backfield. Play of the drive for Alabama. Touchdown.
Control where I go as opposed to me being able to control where he goes.
Bryce Young with play action again. Pressured. Scrambles away from it. He's had a couple of big runs tonight. Now he's got the sideline. Here goes Bryce Young into open field. Little stutter step back inside. And he makes his quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson and this guy Bryce Young. Young steps up, holds the pocket, and just to
hit this route, and that's kind of why the ball was a little bit off. See, as he turns the corner here, a little stutter right there. Not sure if he's...
Swing out to Prentice. It falls to the ground. He scoops it up, and say it was a forward pass. Pressure from the edges. He's got man this side. That's complete. A spin, first down, touchdown. Alabama has scored every time it's been in the red zone. Roydell Williams is in the backfield now.
For his grandpa.
But 31-0, so I don't have to be perfect. Fake to Prentice, and they'll run it with Roydell Williams, and he's got a gash.
I do love that this Utah State defense is still being aggressive. They're still bringing guys off the edge. That's their identity. They're sticking to it. That leaves you a few gaps every now and then, and that's what you saw. Roydell Williams hit.
He's a lot of the game.
Vanda had been with Manny Diaz at Miami. He's one of just two Hispanic defensive coordinators. Shot to the end zone too strong. Here's McClellan. Young sneaks it out of the backfield with a flag on the play. Williams.
Holding on the defense, number 6. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, and it carries an automatic first down.
Let's go to the Kentucky with a 10-point lead in Lex. Young gets away to the far side. And that's good for enough tuba players.
Yeah, one of the 100 that are down there.
Here's Gibbs. Man, great vision, and we knew we needed to facilitate that development.
Corner out.
Second and goal. There it is, and incomplete. And
there,
yeah,
it's a dribble sign. Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, interesting. Well, it'll be changing that sign soon. Mid-November last year against New Mexico State. Got to match that here on 3rd and goal. Pocket collapses and they take him down.
Of looping and working back out around his man. Little spin move there on Robbie Oots.
I mean,
that's just motor.
Patson throws to the outside, and that is
to have a much bigger role. I think he's primed to step into it.
Going on 2nd and 10. Oh, great catch.
Of the catch of securing that to his stomach before the contact.
With pressure coming. After the penalty. Will scramble. Another big run for Bryce Young. And he takes it down inside. Another half minute to go in the first half. Young fires back corner. Did he get a...
That's a marimba.
That'll show you at halftime.
Cousin
like a xylophone. Yeah. Young flicks it out. And Jace McClellan
there, and Jermaine Burton, even a guy that want to build chemistry.
Wow, how about this for chemistry? There's one hit, and Jahmyr Gibbs with the cutback, then a stiff arm, and he's inside the 10. I don't know if he has.
For Alabama, you see right there, pin him, roll him up. Number 1 to the house. I think 65's done an excellent job here in the first half watching him so far.
He was kicking up dust on that sprint. They'll try to give it to him to punch it in, and Gibbs. Young. Touchdown. Jermaine Burton still in the game. McClellan is tailback, and they'll dump it off to Burton, who's got room to run. It's an Alabama first down. Cole, what do we expect out of... Milroe puts it in McClellan's belly, and he's got the sideline. Just crunching down there.
He'd be getting a lot of playing time in every game.
Delivers that thing on time. The spin move by Burton, back the other way. Looking for the screen, and he fits it to McClellan, and McClellan takes it in.
These guys get out and block. Kendall Randolph here, number 60 on the left side, just keeps driving this guy. Locks in, keeps driving and pushes him all the way out of the.
Jalen Milroe, second series.
The hair accuracy is that time. Feet a little too far wide open, missed the ball in that direction.
I work the screen back to the middle of the field. Bammer averaging 8.5 yards per play. Milroe gets it out. Trey Sanders.
The pocket, and when it would be really easy to just take off right there. His eyes are still downfield. Little flip to the running back. Development there for Jalen Milroe.
Milroe will keep it on this one. Off the read. Lowers his shoulder. 2nd and 3 now. Uh-oh. Going deep. Intercepted. Ike Larson with the takeaway. Great recovery by Larson.
Jalen Milroe, he's going to read this safety here. If he stays up, he's got Christian Leary on a deep cross, and he's got exactly what he's looking for. That safety stays up tight. Leary's got 3 steps, and that ball is just underthrown. I mean,
guys.
I don't know what that dance move was. Milroe still in the game, and he hands it off.
Based on your dance repertoire.
Got 3 freshman wideouts.
Yeah.
Flag on the play on the completion, and here's the back move to wide receiver.
Illegal formation on the offense, more than 4 in the backfield. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. We'll replay 2nd down.
And if that was 6'1", 185 out of Geneva County High School on the sidelines now. So Anthony Richardson looking to lead the Gators to a major upset week 1. Wow, there's a big.
Yeah, this is one where Milroe's got to keep his eyes out left. So he's actually reading the outside. You limp through that or you lose that game, that can set the tone for.
I have a comp for you. I mean, Ed Ogeron's last year.
You believe it till you see the product on the field, till you see the changes in action, not just in practice.
It's a good looking throw. There's something that Simpson in the game now for Alabama quarterback. And so why wouldn't you lead them and correct them? Because if they
former 5 stars on this roster, a dual threat guy. But you're right, when you see
pressure coming, tipped and incomplete.
Entire career covering the Crimson Tide for multiple decades and did it better than anyone. A national writer that a lot of people
begin this season. We asked Nick Saban about Cecil Hurt yesterday. There's a flag on the play. Cole, we're all dying. Simpson swings it out. And a little bit of room for Isaiah Bond. And another flag coming in. The freshman blocking downfield.
Emmanuel Henderson.
Can't do that. Don't know what you are supposed to be doing and you make a mental mistake, then you don't need to be on the field. Pete Golding, there's a
to block. You're not going to give it full speed. There's always going to be a little bit of that doubt that creeps into the back of your mind, and these reps help build that confidence.
Jamarian Miller with another.
He tested.
2nd and 12.